Hey, what's up? Be More here for the Future Proof podcast system and for Future School. 4 podcast formats and when you should use one versus the other. Number 1, solo podcasts. I once did 180 days straight of a daily podcast that was a solo podcast. And that was immediately after doing a previous show with 3 other co-hosts that were super smart, and between us we had probably 12 degrees. It felt really good to go solo for a while, and I love both formats, but they reach different audiences for different reasons. So for solo podcasts, it's perfect for coaches and creators to talk directly to our marketplace, our audience, our fan base with no gatekeeper. You understand who I am, you become an insider with me personally. That's when I would do a solo podcast. Format number 2 is interviews. Done a lot of that. It's ideal for networking and lead generation, and you become a connector. You also, when you do interviews, have the best seat in the house when it comes to learning. So whatever your area of expertise or your desired area of expertise, if you can secure a steady stream of interviews, you are, number 1, learning and sharing that learning experience with your audience, but also you yourself have the best vantage point and get to ask your own questions, and you just get smarter. I love doing interview shows. Number 3, roundtable podcasts. And this is great for teams and media organizations and community-led organizations. But that's like when you share the authority and share the mic with a team. You may end up being the Joe Budden or the Molly Karam or the Mike Greenberg, where you are offering others avenues for space to hear their questions and their perspective. And maybe you do have an expert that sits in now and again, but you're giving the audience a full panel of perspective. And it's still very powerful. And also it eases the load a bit, on the one host, otherwise to carry a whole show. And the 4th format is narrative storytelling, which is great for cause-driven organizations. Examples of that: true crime podcasts, my own podcast, Official Ignorance, the Death in Custody podcast, things where we are carrying an audience beyond this one episode into a long-form narrative and storytelling. And we've all grown up, hopefully, being read bedtime stories. We are used to a format, and we have a response to it. We give authority to those who are feeding us in that way. So those are the 4 formats of podcasting that you can choose from. You're going to learn to do all of these and when to choose which by joining the Future Proof podcast system. I hope you're having an incredible day. This is Be More. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.